our CO2 emissions for electricity are already the lowest. And our new dual fuel package is our greenest, with zero carbon. Find the best green energy package for you at britishgas.co.uk/greenest.
Rimmel London's new lasting finish intense wear lipstick.
Taking stock of the pretty, pretty girls. When you drop, you hear the whole world stop saying, "You're not ready for this."
Now up to 50% more colour. And 8 hours wear for a lasting impression.
Get the London look.
New lasting finish from Rimmel London.
Football's all about angles, isn't it?
15% off at your favourite shop.
When I straighten my hair, it's a 180-degree angle.
Got my hair, got my brains, got my ears, got my heart, got my soul, got my mind, I got my smile, got my arm, got my head, got my teeth, got my toes, got my freedom.
Muller Little Stars are made from as little as 5 ingredients, all of which are pure and natural. So it's almost like getting a helping hand from Mother Nature.
Our modern way of life uses energy, mostly from burning gas, oil and coal, emitting CO2 into the atmosphere, changing the planet's climate. We also waste energy, which increases CO2 emissions, affecting the climate even further. We are now producing more CO2 than the world can cope with. We need to tackle climate change now, by reducing the CO2 emissions we're each responsible for. To find out more about climate change and how to reduce your CO2 footprint, go to direct.gov.uk/actonCO2.
Great Coke taste, zero sugar. Coke Zero.
This huge 22-inch widescreen TFT by Acer looks great in any room. Just $179.
That's good.
Ideal for gaming or watching films from almost any angle.
£70 off.
We'll have one.
And what software have you got to protect my PC?
Symantec Norton Internet Security 2007 will protect it from viruses and identity theft. $24.99.
Not much for peace of mind.
No, you can't put a price on that.
Well, you can. $24.99.
Internet prices to take home today. PC World. The best of both worlds.
Online Car Insurer of the Year?
Oh, yes!
Challenge us online at Churchill.com.
Of all the major suppliers in Britain, our CO2 emissions for electricity are already the lowest. And our new dual fuel package is our greenest, with zero carbon. Find the best green energy package for you at britishgas.co.uk/greenest.
Blee-abba-da-ee-bop, blee-abba-da-ee-bop. Ooh, 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 ain't she pretty? Ooh, 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 she's a beauty.
Why don't you look at the hair? Look at the curls. Look at those teeth. Dig those pearls.
Ooh, look at there, ain't she pretty? I like her the dress, I like her the hose, I like her the hat, I like her the pose. Blee-abba-da-ee-bop, blee-abba-da-ee-bop. Ooh, 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 ain't she pretty?
Pure juice with a smoothing hint of barley. New Robinson Smooth Juice.
From the guys who brought you the 40-Year-Old Virgin comes an instant comedy classic.
Whoa!
Nice! Superbad.
At the end of a rainbow, you'll find. At the end of a story, you'll find it's all been told. But our love is a treasure our hearts can always spend.
Don't let work steal all the good bits of your day. Make work work around you instead. With mobile broadband and email from Vodafone. And get all those good bits back.
At the end of the highway, there's no place you can go. But just tell me, look.
Vodafone. Make the most of now.
Okay, get £150 off this laptop with dual-core processor, now an amazing 349.
But how will people know if it's right for them?
What about impartial advisors and buyer's guides?
Oh, she's good.
Straightforward advice. Currys, with you in mind.
New Orbit Complete with xylitol helps fight the plaque you can't see.
I would like to formally welcome you both to the Bay.
See you later.
Yeah, good day.
Sorry again.
Yeah, hi.
Farewell.
Hello. G'day.
Hello.
A weekend of hellos and goodbyes down on the bay. Home and away. Arrivals and departures. Next Saturday from 4 on 5 Life.
Here's what's ahead for Saturday night on 5, and it's crime drama at 8:05 with NCIS. Then at 9, a big-time gangster is back in town with special guest The Who's Roger Daltrey in CSI. And at 10, Law & Order Special Victims Unit and a murder that looks like homophobia. All to come after the news.
Football on 5. Everton kick off the European adventure against FC Metalist Kharkiv. Have Moyes' boys got what it takes, or will the Ukrainians give them the cold shoulder at Goodison Park? The first leg of the qualifying round. Everton versus FC Metalist Kharkiv. 7:30, Thursday, live on 5.
Our modern way of life uses energy, mostly from burning gas, oil and coal, emitting CO2 into the atmosphere, changing the planet's climate. We also waste energy, which increases CO2 emissions, affecting the climate even further. We are now producing more CO2 than the world can cope with. We need to tackle climate change now, by reducing the CO2 emissions we're each responsible for. To find out more about climate change and how to reduce your CO2 footprint, go to direct.gov.uk/ActOnCO2.
This is 5. Now with the latest on the stories making the headlines and the day's sport, here's Asha Tanner and 5 News.
Tonight, fighting back, the parents of Madeleine McCann attempt to put their search back into the headlines. We're sorry, Northern Rock apologises as customers spend a second day queuing up to withdraw their savings. The final journey, thousands of Hell's Angels pay tribute to a biker shot dead on the M40 motorway. And Australia overcome Wales to remain on course for the next stage of the Rugby World Cup. Hello, I'm Asha Tanner. Over the past week, the parents of Madeleine McCann have made the headlines for all the wrong reasons. Today, they try to readdress the balance with an £80,000 campaign to find their missing daughter. Her family used the launch to hit back at recent speculation over Madeleine's disappearance. 5's Jane Dougal reports.
Back almost a week, and a cloud of speculation continues to hang over them. But the McCanns say accusations they were involved in Madeleine's disappearance have all but halted the search for their daughter, and that's the last thing they want.
We will finance a broad range of advertisements to remind everyone that Madeleine is still missing. Okay. Now, these adverts will focus on Portugal, Spain, and other bits of Europe that we think are geographically likely sources.
This new campaign will be a step up from previous ones, like this video, in an attempt to keep Madeleine's profile high. The family plans to use £80,000 from the Madeleine Fund to place newspaper, television and billboard adverts. Since Kate and Jerry were named as formal suspects by Portuguese police, the headlines, both here and abroad, have not been in their favour. And although the couple has emphatically denied any involvement, some public sympathy has dried up.
What really worries is that things start off in Portugal with no accreditation to an official source and end up being reported here as if they're the truth. Now, we want the truth, but we'd like people to say, we got it from an official source who says this. There's so much rumour.
Madeleine was 3 when she was reported missing from the McCann's apartment in Praia da Luz in May. There's been no official sighting of her since. The McCanns say the object of this campaign is to blitz the media, trying to push out speculation and to put finding Madeleine back as priority. Jane Dougal, 5 News.
Northern Rock has apologised to its customers and denied its branches are running out of cash. It follows a second day of queuing by thousands of worried savers after the company was forced to seek emergency funding from the Bank of England. Enda Brady reports.
It had been business as usual at Northern Rock branches across the country, but there just weren't enough hours in the day for all the customers who wanted to withdraw their savings.
The panic is coming from the management themselves.
In the bank's home city of Newcastle, there was anger and confusion as savers scrambled to get their hands on their cash. From early morning, the picture was the same across Britain, from London to Manchester to Norwich to Edinburgh, as anxious investors lined up for another day of panic-driven queuing.
Most of us in there were pensioners, we won't get a chance to work again, and we know we want our money.
I hadn't intended, but the panic sets in, and you just wonder where it's going to go.
I myself am going to be overseas from Monday for up to 3 months, and I don't know what's going to happen during that time, so I'd rather divide the money, so some here and some somewhere else.
You just have to follow the crowd. You can't let everybody take it all out and you sit at home being idle. You just have to do it.
Despite calls for calm and strong reassurances for the bank's 1.5 million savers, the queues continued. Some, however, brushed off fears that the rock may be crumbling.
We've got quite a lot of money in there, and it's perfectly safe.
Oh, I'm not taking it all out. I've belonged to these for 30 years, so I'm not worried.
Northern Rock issued a statement saying they were sorry and disappointed to see the uncertainty caused. We want to assure customers there is money there if people want to withdraw it. Industry experts say the firm is managing the crisis correctly.
The way to deal with the bank run, which is what this is to keep your branches open outside normal opening hours and make it absolutely clear that you've got the cash to pay out all those people who want it, and Northern Rock will be in that position. So I think once people realise that in a few days' time, the panic will die down.
But it seems thousands of savers are determined to take their money elsewhere. They'll have to wait now until Monday. Enda Brady, 5 News.